Hello everyone, the 316 here with another Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse review. This time we have the gold label, I believe it was a Target exclusive, Martian Manhunter. Figure originally retailed for, I want to say, either $19.99 or $22.99. I found mine at a vintage toy store for 25 bucks, which I thought that was a great price. Anyway, he comes with a stand and a figure card as his accessories. That is not dust on the card. That's just the print on it. At least I don't think it's dust. Doesn't. Yeah, no, that's definitely on the card itself. But it says Martian Manhunter DC Classic, and here's the read-up of John Jones on the back. I've heard John Johns, John Jones. It's however you want to pronounce his name, but gives you a little read-up on the character there. But yeah, no accessories. It's kind of lame. Uh, Wish he came with some Chocos, which are basically Oreos in the DC universe. Anyway, let's get the box out of the way real quick here. Not much to see, just your standard gold label DC Multiverse box, 25 bucks. Martian Manhunter, Mcfarlane Toys, gold label variant, DC Classic. When was this produced? Oh, 2022. Okay. And then on the back is just a render of the card art. Not much to see there. Now we can get a look at the figure itself, and color-wise, I think he's good. I wish the red on his torso parts was a little bit brighter, but I think they painted red on a blue part, so it looks a little bit darker than it should. I can always touch that up later, but yeah, this is very reminiscent of the classic Martian Manhunter design. The head's a little bit more brutish than I'm used to. I'm used to a more rounded head rather than a kind of flat uh, cranial region in the front there. It's not bad looking, just not what I'm used to. I believe it does use the new wrists. It might be the old ones. These look like balls, but at the same time they're sculpted, I think. So they're probably the new ones. So who knows? The ankles are definitely the new ones. They are sculpted. So yeah, I do have a couple of issues with this figure. Number one, he does have this pretty big smudge on his forehead. There you go. You can kind of see that. It doesn't look great, but, from certain angles, I think it looks okay. And on a shelf, no one's really going to notice it. I don't like how they did the collar here. It's actually a separate piece glued on towards the back. It looks fine, but it doesn't like articulate in the way I wish it would. Especially when I move the head in a particular direction. Like doesn't look bad. It's just I wish that it was a little bit more open. I also wish that his neck joint was a bit taller. This is a bit short, and it makes his collar look way bigger than it should. Not to say that's bad, just something I personally don't like. Articulation's good in the arms. Not so much this upper torso here. You can turn it a little bit, but then the rubber piece here, which actually goes underneath the midsection piece here, it limits the articulation of that upper joint. So can't really do much without cutting the rubber piece there. Also, this midsection here is like at an angle going this way, so he'll never be like properly standing straight up. He'll always have some misaligned abs, or he'll always be leaning towards a particular direction. He's a Martian. He can look however he wants to, but not big fan of the articulation in this lower section. But good thing with the lower section is because this is underneath it, it can move with it, so it's not too bad, as you can see there. Again, though, trying to get it to lay properly straight is not easy. So just play with it a bit if you have this issue, and hopefully it'll get fixed. He does have a holding hand and a fisted hand. Those are the only hands he gets. Elbows, pretty good. What I'd expect in a figure here from Mcfarlane. The upper bicep swivel is a bit stiff. Legs, he actually has a pretty decent amount of rotation in those. And he has a good spread. He could go further than that. I'm just not going to risk it. Knees here. Yeah, pretty good. Can't kick his own ass, but he can get close. enough. I'm not really a big fan of the boots going forward like this because you either have to have the legs back like this or have the legs forward and the foot bent in a weird way. Not a big fan of that. Wish it was a little bit different. At least on that side. This side is a little bit better, but not by much. You know, with the light on this, these boots almost look purple. Like, this is definitely blue, but it kind of has a purple sheen to it. There's the back of the figure with the rubber pieces. You could probably adjust it if you want to. I'm just going to leave mine as is. And the cape is plugged in up there and glued, as you can see. Although it feels like it wants to come out. It's very stretchy plastic. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to risk breakage or anything. But let's go ahead and stand him up properly. And we'll do some size comparisons. Martian Manhunter comes in at about, I'd say 7.5 inches, give or take. So he's kind of short. Anyway, let's see how he looks next to some other figures, and let's reposition this. We have the DC Multiverse black and white Batman here. You can see the height difference there. It's more apparent off camera. We have AW Unrivaled Target exclusive Samoa Joe. We have the WWE Mattel Elite 100 John Cena. We have the Jazzware Spartan Yoroi from the Spartan Collection. We have the G.I. Joe Classified Tiger Force Outback. We have the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dino Thunder Black. And we have the Marvel Legends Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I think he scales okay with these people, but it's not really how he scales with them. It's how he scales with the rest of his Justice League teammates. And if you saw my Wonder Woman review, you already know how he looks next to the rest of them. But let's get these figures out of the way. Alright, starting off with... And he just lost his figure stand. Let me pick that up off the floor. And my camera keeps wanting to go that way. Don't know why. Sorry about that. First up, we have the Nightfall Batman. We have the Target exclusive Flashpoint Flash. We have Kyle Rayner Green Lantern. We have the Wonder Woman Collector's Edition figure here. And we got the Atomic Skull 2-pack Superman. It's, again, kind of hard to see on camera, and because of the angle. Martian Manhunter is very short in comparison to these other Justice League members. I don't entirely know why they made him so short. An easy fix would just be the neck peg. Just make it a 2 or 3 long neck peg. And that would probably solve the height issues. Also, it doesn't come with a figure stand. I'm not really liking that. Or flight stand. He does come with a figure stand. I would have liked if Martian Manhunter came with a flight stand. Because, you know, having him in the air would probably take away from the height issue and make it look a little bit better. But, you know, he looks good next to the rest of the Justice League here. And hopefully we get some more members of the Justice League very soon. We got Red Tornado at the beginning of this year, so hopefully we get some more figures like Red Tornado. But hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this Martian Manhunter, and if you want to see me review anything else, action figures, other toys, etc., don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and hit the bell. And as always, peace.